Hi, in this tutorial, you're going to create an animated emoji. The first thing I want you to do is to go to File, New Document, then select, I've already created the file before, so I'm going to use my already custom document. But these are the dimensions for the canvas size, 500, 500, or in pixels. Then leave the rest as it is, and then click on Create. So once you are create, click on Alt, then Zoom using a mouse free button. The first thing you do is go to Shape, then click on the layer, and change this one to 470 by 470. Okay, push it to the middle. Okay, this is cool. And then click on the thumbnail and change the color to FFEA00. Okay, then click on OK. Remove the stroke from it. Okay, this is nice. Right click on it, go to blending options. I'm going to add a couple of layers to it. So I want you to click on the inner shadow, and then I want you to change this one to linear dodge. Then I want you to change the color to white. Yes. Change the color to white. FF, FF, FF. And click OK. Then I want you to change the angle to 0. And I want you to change the opacity to 20. Then I want you to change the distance to 40. I want you to change the size to 55. And the choke, let's say 6 is enough. Then click on OK. Then right click again and add another blending inner shadow. You wanted to create some 3D shape, a spherical 3D shape. So I want you to go and add another inner shadow and select the new one that added. Then I want to change the blending mode to multiply. I want to change the color to FD9 to 8. Click OK. And I want you to change the angle to 135. I want to change the distance to 100. I want you to change the size to 250. And then I want you to change the choke to 30. The last thing I want you to do is change the opacity to 85%. Then click OK. Alright, so this is beginning to take what? Shape. This is beginning to take shape. The next thing I want you to do is to create another ellipse. So let's name this ellipse as base 1. The next thing I want you to do is create another ellipse. Go to shape, then select ellipse, then click on this, and let's make an ellipse of 355 by 275. Click OK. Then select the move tool and push this ellipse to the center. Then I want you to use the controls. Click on control and then select the base 1 tool to get the align tools. And then I want you to align this ellipse to the center and then to the top. Okay, then I want you to deselect them or click on the second ellipse and change its color to white. Okay, so this is cool. Yes. So then I want you to add a layer mask. So let's name this one base 2. I want you to add a layer mask to this. Okay, so this is nice. So after adding the layer mask, the next thing is to select the element. Hit Control, then select the layer mask. in addition, and click on the G to select the gradient tool, and then once it has been selected, just swipe to the top. Okay, swap again, swap, then swap, swap. Let's come down so approach, swap. You see, try this, try and error until you get a good feel. That is getting you something like a 3D model, so that you feel like, oh, this is actually a 3D model. So we try an error. Uh, okay, so I'm going to probably go with something like this. So now that you have something like this, you're going to add some feather to it. You're not going to feather the layer mask, you're going to rather feather what? The shape. So select the shape, okay, and then you go to, so you select the shape. After selecting the shape, then you go to the property window. If you're not seeing the property window, you can check at this end. If it is not there, then go to Windows, then look at properties. Where is it? Here. You can click on it, it will appear so that you can use it. Let's use the property window. Then at the property window, don't select this, select this so that it will give you the shape path. Okay. And then let's add some feathering to our shape. Let's feather more, feather more. Okay, so I think this is cool. Now we're having the 3D spherical shape that we want to have. So I think this is cool. This is nice. Now you can see it's looking what spherical in the 3D what way. So let's close our shape window. The next thing you're going to do is to add some eye to our emoji. Okay. So let's say okay, base 2 is okay. We can group this and that. Okay. And then let's say you can call them a base, you know. Okay, let's select and then name it as well base. Okay, this is good. Then we can now go and add some few things to uh, our emoji. The next thing I want us to look at is to create the eyelid. So first select your shape, okay, then ellipse tool, click on it, and then let 100, 150 weight by 10 pixels. Okay, then I want you to fill the color to be what? Black, and then that is it. Move this thing to the top of the base, okay, so that you can see it. Then click on Alt and then the pen tool, and then just click on this. Okay, this is nice. Then the next thing I want you to do is to, so the next thing you do is to add some tweak to our the Alex. So the first you select it, then you hit Control T, then click on the mesh. Once at the mesh, select arc, then at the arc, change the bent angle to -35. Okay, then enter, then select it again, then Control T, select the mesh angle again. This time select shear lower. Okay, then the horizontal, the bend should be at 10. Okay, you set the horizontal angle to 55. Okay, then that, let's select Control T again. Okay, and then this time change the width to 70%. Change the height also to 70%. Okay, that is good. Then rotate this to small. So at an angle of 30 and click enter. Then I think we are done. So the next thing is move this to this corner. Align it nicely. Okay. We'll push it to the top small. Because you'll be doing other designs here. And the next thing I want you to do, you control shift copy and then paste. Okay. And then once copy and paste, I want you to align them. Okay. Then control T and then you click on flip horizontal and then you align this somewhere here. So you click or you can hit enter, or let me put it a bit backwards as well. Okay. I hit enter and this is cool. This is cool. You already save your design. Now it is taking shape and you're going to work on the eyes. So let's add some few blending options to our eyelid. So right click on it. What is the other one? The other one is hiding somewhere here. You want it to be outside this. Okay, but you can group them. You can group them together. So you put this in the group, then you put these two in the group, and then call it eyelid. Alright, so let's add some blending options to them. Okay, then let's come to drop shadow. Let's come to drop shadow. Drop shadow. Okay, so we're going to add some drop shadow to them. Let's leave the opacity at 35 or probably be 30, and then let's distance be 4, and then the size 7 4. Let's leave it at 5. Okay, and the color, use a black default. It's okay. So you're seeing the effect of it over here. Okay, so this is cool. The next thing I want us to do is to deal with the listing, the eyes. So let's then push one of these to the top. Okay, then I want you to delete that, then select the one that we just shipped to the top, then Control T, then I want you to move this downwards a bit. Okay, then I want you to increase the weight to 110. Okay, I want you to increase the height to 120 or 120, 120. Okay, this is cool. Then right click in the flip horizontal, right click again, then flip vertical. And once you are done, I want you to rotate this small to an angle of 20. It's fine. And hit on enter. So, okay. Then let's see if I can, because this is cool. This is cool. So what I want you to do is to go to blending options, okay, and then select emboss, okay, pull emboss, and then I want you to change to follow my lead, okay. I want you to follow my lead to add these details to your, so you can increase it for you to see a maximum showcase of the whole thing happening. The size, let me minimize it small. Okay, let's use 10. Okay, and then change other parameters, 90 degrees, the angle, hard mix, the highlight mode, the opacity at 85 for the hard mix. Then they change the color to FEA 500. Okay, then you do the same at the opacity to go to 100%. Okay, then you are done with the pillow and box. Okay, then click OK. Now that we have our eyes showing, the next thing I want us to do is to select, okay, then Control J, duplicate it, then push it to this end, okay. Then once at the end, I want you to right click, Control T, then right click, then flip horizontal, okay, and you have it in order. So you just have to align them to fit properly. Align this, okay, uh, plan this to fit properly and enter. Okay, so you can see our emoji is taking what the shape already. Now you have the eyelids, you have the eyes, and everything working together. So I want you to select both and then click on group and convert this and name this as what? The eyes. Okay, so this is cool. Now the next thing for us to do is to add the mouth. Okay, so we are going to work on that.